Hello everyone, this is Cambridge Pre-Magic Point, English Paper to Fiction, October 2021. The time for this test will be 1 hour. Section A is gonna be reading. The time for this 30 minutes and the mark will be 25. You have 20 questions. Let's check them fast. Here we go, this is writing section. It will be 30 minutes out of 25. You're gonna write your own fable, which is a story, teaches a moral lesson. You have here many options for the moral. You can choose whatever you want to build your story. And here is the characters and setting. After that you have the space for planning and then you're gonna start right. Good luck. Now let's go to check the text itself and highlight characters, setting and the moral. The first here we have grandfather and the boy who's talking about himself using I, and the bee which we describe it as a previous. We're gonna find out why and how after a while. Then we have the place, the Great River and White Mountains. Okay, let's go for more. Okay, here we go. We have here the bad guy, which is a minister. And Tam Lee. I believe that's all. Yes, let's check. If you can see something I cannot see, just let me know. So here we go for the mural. Yes, I may be small, but I'm not alone. So, what do you think it means? Okay. Let's go for questions. Question number 1. We're gonna highlight keywords for each. Okay. First, what does the rain make the fire do? So the main here is the rain and the fire too. What do you think? Let's go. Here is the word the rain and the fire. So the answer must be there. So here we go. That's it. It would spit and fizzle in the fire. Question 2. What item does the boy use to keep himself warm? I can guess it even without reading, but I'm not gonna do that because I must write the answer which is in the reading text, not from my mind. So, blanket for sure. That's it. Yeah. He uses a blanket to keep himself warm. Good guess. Let's go to number 3. Come on, move it. I'm trying to move it, but I don't know why it doesn't. So here we go. Why does grandfather smile? Surprised? You think the boy request is not appropriate, feeling confused by the boy request, or is pretending not to know what the boy is requesting? What do you think? Which one of them is the correct one? Why does he smile? I need the reason for that. Let's go and see. Grandfather smile. Nabbing, who's he? Who's he? If he said so, what do you think it means? Surprised? I don't think so. Not appropriate? No way. Confused? Not even close.
Money.
So it will be
Mama.
this one. Good job. Pretending. Good for you.
Mama.
Okay. In the story, what do the trees help to create? Let's find out. Trees create. Okay, here we go. We finished the sport. Let's go next. Okay. There is no trees, but we have forests. And here, it's the same. Yeah. It doesn't mention trees. He said forest, and it's the same. He means trees by this. So, what does it create? Or what do they create if we consider them in plural form? So here we go. That's it. Many rivers. Many rivers flow into the great river because of the trees or the forests. Yeah, that's it. Can you see that? Okay. Number 5. Give a reason why grandfather. Why do you think? Okay. Why does he feel unhappy? What's the problem? Here we go. Let's check. I believe that he was unhappy because of the boy reaction when he said, I love this sport, when the monster came, and which means grandfather does not like monsters. Yeah, that's it. Grandfather didn't like the monster. That's why he felt like that. What time of day does the monster arrive? I believe this is a guessing question. Let's check what day. In the dark before the dawn. So, early morning, that's it. Yeah. Look at lines 17 to 24. Many different kinds of animals escape from the monster. How do we know from the information in the paragraph that there were different kinds of animals? Good question. Really smart. How do we know? Different kind of animals. Lines 17, 24. Let's go. Let's circle it to concentrate here this part. I'd like to know, could we know there were different kinds of animals? Let's check. Here we go. Ran, flew, and swam. That's it. That's it. Different actions, which means different animals. Some of them. So the animals ran, flew, and swam to cover deeper into the forest. Yeah, that's it. Different ways of moving. Let's go for number 8. Why are the fish dying? Fish dying. I want to know why or the reason for that. Yeah. Let's search for. Yeah, here are the fish. We're left. Yeah, that's it. So, why? Here is the reason. That's it. So, there is no water, so fish could not breathe. That's it. Predictable. So, in number 9, look at this sentence. By the end of the day, there was only a circle of trees climbing on to one small mountain. Line 23-24. What does it mean, or which figure of speech is this? We have 4 options to find out: simile, rhyme, versification, and alliteration. The first one, which is simile. It means a comparison between two different things. Simile are connecting words like and, as. Example for that: she swims like a fish. He's as hairy as gorilla. As. So we have like and as. Number 2, we have rhyme. Rhyme is repetition of similar sound in 2 or more words. For example, for that, news and views. So we're done with the first one, simile, rhyme. Let's go to versification. What do I mean by this? It's figure of speech that gives a human qualities to an object, animal, or even an idea. Okay, and we have 2 examples. So, the flower danced. Number 4, alliteration. The use of the same beginning consonant sound in a line or verse. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. So, what do you think this one is? Let's check the line from the text. So, let's highlight this from the text. And what do you think? Which figure of speech is this? Yeah, that's right. Personification. Let's go to B, part B from the same question. What does the word about the trees tell us about the trees? It tells us something. Let's check. So, the trees are trying not to fall. That's it. So, number 10, look at the sentence. He pulled himself up to his full height. Line 26-27. Give a reason why the minister pulled himself up to his full height. Why do you think he did something like that? Give a reason why he pulled himself up and go for the lines 26-27. Let's check. Here is the line. Yeah, this part. So, can you guess why he did so? Simply to frighten the animals. So, why an ellipsis used in the sentence above? You know that what the usage of it? If something left unsaid. To show that story has been interrupted, emphasize the information given, allow grandfather to think what happened next, or to signal the next part of the story. Let's find it out in the text. What does it mean? This, by using this ellipsis or the missing part, the 3 dots. Let's first know what do I mean by ellipses. Ellipses show unfinished statement or want to be continued, or a pause or interruption, or some information not said yet, or have been left out. So the answer will be to show the story has been interrupted. Option 1 or number 1. Let's go for next. Look at this sentence. When grandfather got to this part, I'd stand up and flap my blankets, throw giant shadows out behind me. Lines 28, 29. The boy flapped the blanket to make a giant shadow behind him. Why does he do this? So, in line 28, 29, the boy did something, which is flaps the blanket behind him and make a giant and this stuff. I'd like to know why he did so. Let's check the board. Yeah, that's it, which is in green. I dare anyone to stop me. Why do you think he did so? He was trying to make himself as big as the master. That's it. So 12. Grandfather pretend to be afraid. Grandfather would pretend to cower. Line 31. Why does grandfather pretend to be afraid? Why do you think he would like to do so, or he did so? Why? Grandfather was pretend to a coward. All the animal hide, not even the tiger or a bear were a match for this monster. But just then a small bee flew out from the first episode in front of his face. Wow. So, why did grandfather do so? Why he did it? He is showing how the animals felt when they saw Tumbly. So that's why he would like the boy to see how did they feel. Now 13. Not even the tiger or the bear were match for this master. Lines 31, 32. What does this phrase mean? Not even. Not even. So tell us about the grandfather opinion about it. So let's get it here. Yeah, here it is. But just okay. So what does it mean? Not even. Yeah, that's right. They are strong, but not strong enough to beat the monster. So look at lines 31, 33. Give an example of onomatopoeia from these lines. First, what do I mean by onomatopoeia? Onomatopoeia is a word that imitates the sound it represents. Like buzz, zzz, the sound of the bee, splash, the sound of the water. The same sound of the actions or out of the action itself. Let's search for something like that in the sport. Buzzed. Yes, this is the sound of the bee. Zzz, buzzed. So this is the answer. So buzzed. So 15. What does the monster or Tumbly think will happen to him if the bee attacks him? Let's go down. Said the bee. Wow. Yeah, that's why, remember, at the beginning of the story, they call it the bravest bee because of this. because what she's doing now. Sting. Wow. Yes. Yeah, what is gonna happen when it attack him? Yeah, that's it. It will be just, mark on his face. Look at this sentence. Where is enough writing? But he looked the monster in the eye. Wow. You know what does it mean when you look in the eye? Okay, let's check from the text. Here is a line. So what does it mean, or what is the message after? Yeah, simply, he's brave. So let's go for next. So look at line 44. Why does say this? He thinks the bee is talking to someone else. He's unable to hear what the bee is saying. He's surprised that the bee is telling him what to do. He feels unsure about what the bee wants from him. Let's find out. Here we go. Here this part. Before like a cloud, a storm of angry bees filled the whole sky. To his knees. Wow. Scrambled. So it's gonna be this. Think about no. Surprised. Yeah. No, of course not. Because he knows what the bee wants from him. 18. What is a huge black cloud made up of? Okay. What? Black cloud. Here in this line, I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Huge black clouds. Swarm of bees. Yeah, swarm of bees. They are coming to help their friend. 19. Grandfather's story is example of a fable. Explain, how do we know it's fable? Sure. First, let's know what do I mean by fable story. It's number one, it's a story teaches a lesson. All characters must be animals, act like humans, and it teaches something at the end of it. So, if we looked at our story, it has everything. Most of characters are animal, and it teaches something. Remember when I said at the early beginning, when we said, I may be small, but I'm not alone. The bee was talking, remember? So I may be small, but I'm not alone. That's it. So this is a moral after it. It's not related to the size, it's related to the number. So we have two evidence. Animal characters who act like people, and it teaches a moral lesson. What is this moral lesson? We said it and you know it. It's not related to the size, it's related to the number and how united we are, standing with each other. Size does not matter, but numbers do. That's it. Let's go for next. Who is a point of view character in this text? Who's the first person in this? Of course, we know it. What do I mean? Or I refers to who? Refers to the boy. So the boy is the first person in the story. And I'm asking, how could you know? The boy, because it's written in the first person. So let's go to part 2, which is writing. We're gonna spend 30 minutes in this on this. Write your own fable, and of course you got that from what does it mean from the reading. You're gonna decide everything related to your own story, the moral you are after. Here you have some options. You may choose from them or create your own. It's fine. And then you have characters. You have example for different animals, and you can choose your own. And the setting the same. Options, and you can choose your own. Here is the space for planning before you start to write, and then two complete pages. You can write your own story the way you want. Here, let's go to check the mark scheme for writing. Continent 8, text structure organization 7, sentence structure punctuation 7, spelling 3. All of this total will be 25. So let's check the criteria for each stage or each step. Text organization 7 marks, clear structure, cohesion, all this stuff. I'm gonna keep it for you for a while so you could check and read if you want. And this, and here's the content must be relevant. Sentence structure and punctuation, use complex sentence, grammar is almost punctuation, commas, all this stuff. Just a check and read. And the last is spelling, 3 marks. Now we finish. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.